Leos, welcome to your weekly sidereal forecast for August 17th to the 23rd. My name is Athen. So we've got that energy still coming forward from that new moon we had in your first house last weekend. Happy birthday to those of you who have your birthday this week. And new beginnings. So continuing with that, we start the week in the crescent phase and end it in the first quarter phase. So it's a very constructive week, or at least can be, and the energies will continue to build in regards to that. Now, with that being said, I mean, you still have Mars in your 12th house, so it's this importance of still taking it easy with your assertion, your energy levels, but there's certainly excitement, there's certainly things unfolding for you for the next, this lunar cycle and the next 6 months, because this is where you're going to have a full moon 6 months from now. But continuing with that and the couple aspects this week, Saturn's going to be squaring up to the first house. We've got Uranus trending up to Venus this week and an opposition between Mercury and Chiron. So the most important thing is, let's just look at your ruler with Saturn, is that you guys will find throughout the week, especially this later part of the week, it goes exact here on Friday, but you'll probably feel it strongest Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Is this discipline, this maturity. And this isn't new to you. You've had Saturn squaring this position with all these other fast-moving planets leading up to this. But now with your ruler, it really becomes emphasized, really becomes important. And this is a discipline with your ideas, with your communications, how you're expressing yourself, things like that. And I think the more open you are to staying grounded with those things, with your perspectives on life, that will help facilitate more of these new beginnings. And that will also help you stay very grounded, help you construct maybe some new projects or new inspirations that you guys have recently come into. Because Saturn is the planet of, concretizing. And without Saturn, nothing actually becomes a reality. So any aspect from Saturn does ground, concretize, and make things into that reality. So here it's about you. It's a more mature you. It's a more mature way of expressing yourself and things like that. So it does come from, though, really being disciplined with your ideas and maybe even continuing to work hard and refining and working at the way you are exchanging, communicating, thinking about things in general, where you're seeing things realistically, but not so realistically to where it becomes pessimistic, for example. But sometimes is the hard truth, Saturn in the third house. So anyways, that'll be the highlight for you, Leos. There is going to be a trine from Venus and Uranus pretty much all week, Monday through Friday. So here, anything that you've been reflecting on and redoing in regards to your work or career, again, with the way you're communicating and expressing yourself, I think there is some excitement. And the excitement is really coming from this uncertainty about life, because the 8th house is about change, and it's also about the deeper truth, the deeper reality about things. So Uranus here is helping you guys really free this up, really see the truth. And this can be just truth with self, it can be truth about the world, it can be truth in relationships, what have you. But there's a freedom coming about from that, a sort of spiritual freedom with Uranus and Pisces. So I recommend continuing to see the truth, so to speak, maybe whether you're getting involved with looking deeper into things like astrology or esoteric information, or for those of you who are just, getting deeper with relationships or whatever, all of that deeper energy, I think can be very exciting in a positive way. And you can certainly learn more about yourself this week. And that's really supporting your work and your career. And again, the way that you are communicating and coming across. So it's a nice way of implementing the truth about things to others, into your work, into your career, which can be very supportive this week. So that's nice. That's going to be the highlight in terms of the overall energy Monday through Wednesday. And then Mercury is going to be opposing up to Chiron this later part of the work week, Thursday through Saturday. So the importance here, and this is going to be a continued importance next week, is this balance between self and other. You got Chiron going back into your 7th house now to help you heal some old wounds, again, relating to relationships, one-on-one connections, things like that, which will further heal you this week. And this is all about, there's so much focus on yourself right now. Just remembering to focus on relationships, not in a practical way where you're having it all figured out, because Neptune is in your 7th, but it is in a way of connecting and having that empathy and compassion in your relationships, which will help balance out a lot of this energy in your first, the self-oriented energy. And being other-oriented and giving is really the best way for you Leos to express yourself. So that being said, all that can be very healing. I think Your groups, our friendship sector could go through sort of healing this week. Same with the financial side of things, since Mercury does rule your second also. But yeah, some things to consider. Now, Mercury is going into your second on Saturday, so I think you'll naturally start to think more about finances, material, self-esteem, self-efficacy, your ability to do things in life, to accomplish your values. And this has been the underlying theme for the past couple years for you with the North Node here, helping you really expand that and continue to maybe get more financial security in your life, to help you move forward in a way that you're building more determination, more of that steady growth and progress, which has been the North Node. But now with Mercury, it can help you understand quite a bit about that. That'll really be next week. But I just wanted to throw that at you. And I think you'll notice that shift, thinking more about the material stuff, which is great. And I think anything on that practical level over the weekend should flow quite smoothly. So the gist and the highest, emphasis for you Leos is that you do have new beginnings. So continuing with that while staying grounded, especially with your ideas, correspondence, things like that, the way you're writing, communicating, but there's some new and exciting truths coming about, and I think you can express that. Take it slow, take it easy. Venus is retrograde with that, so continue to modify and work on your career and communications. And continue to have fun, continue to express that lighthearted energy, which is Leo. And this conjunction between the Sun and Jupiter next week, I think, will really expand on that also. So have a nice week, Leo. If you guys have any questions, please do let me know. If you're new to Sidereal, do check the link, or if you'd like a personal reading. And I'll talk to you all next time.